Hello YouTube land, Richard here from All-Star Enterprises LLC. Now, you have to get a floor sander into the house, but you're by yourself. How do you do it? Or you want to make it easier, if you do have somebody with you. Well, most of the motors, they separate from the frame, so you can disconnect the motor, and that will make it more manageable. Even though the motor is still going to be, like on this one, I still believe the motor is in the 125 pound range. Chassis is probably, around 75. I know it's 250 something, 255 together. So what you do is disconnect your electrical connection. Then this is the key bolt here. You loosen that. You don't want to take it all the way out. Just loosen it till the washer can spin. Now you have two lobes that are connected to these bolts here. They're usually preset with the lock nut, and so that you loosen that bolt in the back. This should pull forward. Before you do that, however, you have to take off the vacuum belt. You might have to loosen this tensioner, and if you have to do that, that bolt is right there. Very easy. Just loosen it a bit, and you can do what you want with it. And some people have the belt actually riding on the bottom or the top. Over the years, and I've been doing this a lot of years, it doesn't really make much of a difference as long as it ain't slipping. So once you get to that point, I usually brace it up against my knee, and I got one hand there, and I'm holding the camera with this hand, so I would have my other hand on the other side, and you pull it forward, and them lobes will slide out of these slots here, and then you can disconnect your drum belt. Then when you get it to your destination, it's the reverse. But when you do get to that point, just place your motor gently on the floor. And I mean gently because those lobes and this motor can damage the wood and dent it. And you want to do that so that you're not picking up that motor twice. So, or 3 times. So what you do is you move your chassis. You could pop off your exhaust pipe. So I suggest you do that. That just pops right off, so that this movable part right there, so that ain't in your way. And then you can grasp your chassis. You have to flip it up and grab it under there, or you can put the pin in that comes with these machines. You're supposed to have a pin that will go from here to there, and you can grab it, but it's not that big of a deal. It weighs around 75 pounds, I believe. Now the motor is going to be a lot heavier, 125 pounds. So if you are not physically, capable of doing it, you're going to have to get somebody that is. You have to be very careful with this so you can wreck your back. And disclaimer, if you do use any of the information in this video, you do so at your own risk. And by watching this video, you hold the creator harmless. So when you move your chassis to where it's going, second floor, whatever, pick up the motor and go up the stairs, place it on the chassis. That's the whole purpose of not bringing the motor up first. And it's the reverse. So you will position the motor. You need something to hold the washer up. Let me see if I can show you. Like I'll pick the washer up and do something like that to hold it there. And you can see the slot has to obviously go underneath the washer. So anyway, you line up the lobes with the slots in the front and you just pull it forward a little bit. Then you put your drum belt on. Then you go behind the machine, and you can grab it there, be careful. You got your belt on now, and then your hand will go on the other side, and you're bracing, the machine. I usually sit on the floor and, pull it towards me. And anyway, then you're in a position where you can slide the motor back, and that will tighten your belt. And that's also how you adjust your belt tension, which should be, like on this machine, it's usually, 3/4 of an inch of play, maybe even a 1/2 inch. Check the specifications on your particular machine. And, you don't want it super tight. It might seem like a good idea, but that's how you put excessive pressure on your bearings, and that makes them wear out faster. So you want to set that correctly. So anyway, once you pull it back to where the belt has tension to where you want it, generally you could do it by feel. You tighten up the lock bolt and you're good to go. Then you reattach your vacuum belt, which is no big deal. Reconnect your electrical plug, and you're ready to rock and roll. Anyway, I hope you found that helpful. This might be very beneficial to somebody that rents a machine like this, who doesn't have a clue, because 250 pounds and up is some serious weight. And like I say, if you're not physically capable, get somebody that is, because this is not for the faint-hearted. And I believe I can leave a link for them excellent radio headphones. If you want to protect your hearing and listen to your favorite tunes, they are the way to go. I wish I had them many years ago, because they're great. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and please subscribe. More info, tips, adventure will be on the way. With that being said, peace out.